Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Monique's Jewels. I am coming on this beautiful Palm Sunday to do my giveaway contest video. That's hard to say. This is my giveaway contest video. So how this works is next Sunday I will have the giveaway winners. Today the video is actually going to be your platform to sign up, so to speak, for the contest. And what you'll do is in the comments below this video, I am going to have you guys put in the comments the name for our turtle, our good luck turtle. And he's so cute. Somebody had given me a whole bunch of names on Saturday's video. It was funny. I was just cracking up. So in the comments below this video, please put a name or two names, like Mr. Shelley, you know what I'm saying, because I'm going to have two winners. So what I'll do is divide it into two. If not, if you only put one name, you'll just be in the one drawing. I'm going to put everything in two different little baskets or two little jars, shake them up and pull the first name, and then start over and pull the second name. So there will be two giveaway winners next Sunday, which is Easter Sunday. We are at 950 subscribers. I think maybe we've gone down one or two, but it doesn't matter. That's fine. Yes. So you're going to name that turtle in the comments. Plus, you can tell me hello. Let me know how you're doing, what's going on, you know, how your life has been moving here these past couple months. So let me move this out of the way. Okay, this right here is the treasure chest. This has mainly marked pieces, vintage. Some of them are not marked, but a lot of earrings aren't marked. A lot of bracelets aren't marked. So you might get some brooches and stuff that aren't marked, but they're in just fabulous condition, fantastic. You know, everything is in perfect shape. There's no missing stones, no missing nothing. Givenchy earrings. We've got Avon. We've got Lucky Brand. We've got all different kind. LC. Chico's. Just to name a few. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I have these are little things I'm going to show, and we'll take these off as we're going. I do have a few costume rings that are very, very cute. For the winners for the next contest, it's going to be a surprise. I'm not going to announce what it is. So each winner will get something different. And it'd be worth it'd be worth my while to send it to you. It'd be nice, okay? This right here has to move over. I will pull things out. I'm not going to be able to probably get through even half of this. Okay, so let's shove this over. So this is more or less a vintage, super nice vintage, mainly marked jewelry video. So this is the information. Please register and subscribe to purchase. What you do is send me your email, PayPal email, your shipping address, and your full name to this email here. Then you are registered. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You won't be able to enter video giveaways if you don't subscribe. Hit that likes button, that thumbs up every time you watch. It helps spread the channel, make these numbers go up as far as subscribers. I've been working on this for 6 years, so I'm very excited to see that we are at 950. It takes a while sometimes. Some people just blow up. I don't have Facebook connections. I haven't had anybody share my videos to speak of. So I've been doing it the hard way, like consistently every couple days, coming on and giving you good jewelry. And my sales are down a little bit, but I think sales are down everywhere. It's just, you know, the economy right now. So shipping costs are $5 unless it's overweight. I use a shipping app. I don't use PayPal for shipping. I use a shipping app that is totally separate from PayPal. If you have a change of address, I won't notice it on PayPal. You have to visibly email me and say, I've moved, I'm not in that apartment, I'm not in that house, at my summer place, whatever, and give me that address. If you email it to me, I will get it. Just make sure it's at that Monique's Jewels too, okay? Please be kind in the comments. I don't allow bullying, and I definitely don't allow derogatory comments, so you will be blocked, banned, and reported. Or banned, I can't even say it. Banned, blocked, and reported. Okay? So let's get started. I need a little sip of tea here. Okay. Did I show you my thumbs up guy? I've had this for years. This came in an actual jewelry bag, and it is a pendant. Isn't that something? Please give me a thumbs up if you care. No. There you go. Thank you so much. It's just made a world of difference. It just really, really helps. So we'll put these back here. I don't need to do these. Okay, I'm just going to grab something. Okay, the first thing in this beautiful treasure chest is this gorgeous... Uh-oh. Guess what I forgot, guys? Yeah, I forgot to do the earthquake scenario. There we go. Okay. Make sure it's right and even. I can't stand it when it's not even. Let's move this because it's causing a shadow. I will use the gray just because it's just not the sterling video. Okay, look at that. This is not heavy. The only heaviness is in this shell. This is absolutely gorgeous, polished mother of pearl shell. Probably, I don't know what kind of a shell it is, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It is on a older antique, probably not even vintage, but antique little frame it's in. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's on a very nice older style chain with the little brackets there. It is right at 14 inches, and it's just a spectacular little vintage to antique piece. And we're gonna put, let's put $6 on it. There we go. It's just shiny and beautiful. Okay, next, let's do the big guy on top. Okay, I did find this, and the cool thing about this beauty, this big long beauty, look at that. It is so cute. The cool thing about this, and the reason why it's a little bit expensive, this is a Lucky brand. Let's see if you can see. It's beautiful. It's a really pretty gold tone. Huge extender. What I want to show you, every last one of these little clutches, I call them like clutches, comes off. So this is a necklace that could be turned into 3 different looks. This can come off here, and you would just have this. It's a process, you guys, but it's cool. It's very cool. So then you just have this, the yellow and this. Then you would remove this strand, and these are just kind of heavy acrylic beads, seed beads. You can remove that and then have this, and just have this as it comes down. It's like got an antique look to it, but these beads here are perfect. The couple that I've seen are over $70, $79, $80. These little, even these little pieces here, the little bars, the little bar stations. Let me give you a measurement. The first strand, the first yellow strand here, without the extender is like 5 inches. Let's see. The extender is 1, 2, 3, 3 and an 1/8, almost 4 inches. Well, 3.5. Okay, the first strand is 15 inches. But it would be 15 plus 5. It could be 18 inches, 20 inches. Then the second strand with the yellow beads, let's see, is exactly 24. And then the Y, this one here with the happy faces, this one, is 22 inches. And then a dangle. So I'm going to put 25 on this, and I think it is just the cutest thing. See, when I first got it, it was all tangled, and I had no idea what was going on with it. It was so funny. Okay, here we go. It is gorgeous. I'm going to put 25 on the Lucky Brand 3 different necklaces. It's 3 different necklaces. It's just beautiful. And I think it's a little rare. I don't think it's quite as common. Alrighty, we have 2 stretchies with wonderful, wonderful stretch on these. This has like a carnelian bead, and I think that these are like a agate because they are super, super cold. I don't have Pressy turned on. It's not really necessary. I'm going to price everything. Like, that was a higher price just because it's worth more money. This is a gorgeous, just beautiful bead. Look at those beads. And this is a summertime treat here. I'm going to sell these 2 together for $5. So they'd be like $2.50 a piece or 2 and 3. But $5 for these. Absolutely fabulous stretch. And all the beads, these beads here are cold. So I'm sure that these are a real carnelian and probably real quartz or agates. This has a lot of glass in it too. Okay. Let me give you a measurement on how big these are, not stretched. This is about a 6.5. This is about the same. It's about a 6.5. But then as you get them, yeah, that's nice. Somebody 6.5 to 7, this would be perfect. And that has a beautiful stretch to it. And then let me put this one on. This is so pretty. That's got the, yeah, 6.5 to 7. Okay. I know that seems like a small wrist, but I'll tell you, I don't know. It's kind of odd. Okay, next we have fashion jewelry, the year of the snake on the Chinese calendar. These are new on card. Very, very nice. Kind of a frosted gold tone, textured. We'll do $3. Okay, now I have brooches in here. This daisy brooch is so appropriate for the spring. I thought this was marked. Now you can take your fingers down this. If you feel it grady, you know there's or little notches, you know it's probably marked. I don't think this little Shasta daisy is marked. My mother's probably favorite flower. I don't see anything on here, but it sure is pretty. I think it's a bit older than an Avon. It does have the pin poke right there. And so I think almost my brooches were just going to do $5. Not pretty. I did look this up at one time. It's been a while. All these things, the beauties, the things that don't sell, the real pretty ones, I just put away. I'm not going to give them away, so I just kind of put them in. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large jewelry boxes, and really 6, my mother's. So I just kind of hoard them away. These are Guess earrings. These are gorgeous. These are a really nice gold tone, a lighter gold tone, almost rose gold, but not quite. So these are Guess with the beautiful diamonds. Diamonds. I wish. With the beautiful crystals that just shine like little diamonds. Anyway, these are darling. We'll put 4 on the Guess. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you, and I still have my house coat on, even though I'm dressed. Today is take the trash out day. So I was just going to show this beauty. Look at that. This ring is a 7 1/4, something like that. So I have to put a little ring to make sure that it doesn't fall off, or not fall off, but flip around. It's the one with the little hexagon faceting, argyle faceting, whatever you want to call it. This was in that box. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a little crocheted with amethyst chips, and I'll tell you, that looks so good together. Absolutely beautiful. So I just wanted to show you. And of course this one was for sale, but I still have it. It's sterling. It's beautiful. And this is darling. So this would probably be about, probably a 7, I would say. Isn't that nice? Love it. Okay. What did we just do? A brooch. So let's do a bracelet. Another stretchy that I absolutely adore. This thing is so cute. And it does have a tag. Just because it's a stretchy doesn't mean that it's not really nice quality stuff. This is Talbot's. I knew it was something nice. I love the silver and gold. It's shiny enough to where from a distance it looks like it has little rhinestones or maybe even little diamonds. Yeah, that's cute. This is right at 7 1/4. And that's not stretched at all. Beautiful little clovers, little clover design, arpel design. Yeah, this is in great shape, so we'll do 5. This kind of jewelry right here is what really, I don't know, excites me, or not excites me, but makes me happy. This type of jewelry here. That you don't have to weed through 100 pieces that are just crap and dirty, and this is fun for me. This is Avon. I don't even have to look. But this is, let's see. Yeah, you can see I got the overhead light on. Avon. This is a gorgeous bow, and these are not faded. Bow and crystal with the little faux pearl. It is the most, it's just really in good shape, guys. I don't know what year this is. This could have been the 90s, the early 2000s, probably close to 25 years old. It has a gorgeous silver tone and a nice little extender. So let's see how long this baby is. This is without the extender at all. Well, no, let me see. Let me pull it up. Without the extender, it is like 14. Yeah, it's 14. So how it is right now, it's 15. And how it could be, let's see, 14, 15. It's a choker style, but it could be all the way, and that would make it, let's see. I hate trying to do this, but it works. Yeah, that could be 17. It could be 17 if you kind of lowered it, and it would still even itself out on your neck. Okay, so this is, like I said, Avon at its finest. It's really in good shape. I've gone through it twice to make sure nothing was missing. And for the Avon bows and faux pearls, we're going to put 6. Yeah, I just, like I said, I love it. And speaking of Avon, we have the most iconic brooch. The the American Cancer Society went in with Avon to make this breast cancer pin. This is the most gorgeous one I've seen. Of all the ones I've seen in the years I've been around. I sold these in 1998, I think it was. So they're 25 years, this is 25 years old, probably at least. Nice pin back. I'll do 5 on that. Just a beautiful. I've sold quite a few of those. I've had some that were small. Yeah, I just think they're beautiful. These are my favorites. You guys, these bows are so stinking cute. They go with that bow and crystal faux pearl. Let me show you. That's so cute. Anyway, these are nice. These are not metal. I don't think. Yeah, they're plastic, I think. But heavy-duty plastic. Very nice backs on them. I always try to show you the backs because people are suspicious. Suspicious of things. The backs are nice. These are too cute. Lovely. We'll do $3 on the bows. You can hear them when I drop them. That they're plastic. They're not glass. Okay, let's do something else. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is bronze. This is a choker torque. Italian diadema. Just a beautiful piece. I've had this here before. I've shown it. Is that the right side? No, of course not. Okay, I'll show you what it says. If it's not upside down. What's that say? Can you see it? Wow. Okay, come on. Nope, it's not gonna let me. Plus it's dark, so it's a dark metal. I can't even tell myself if it's upside down or not. No, it's not upside down. It says bronze Italy diadema. So this is a really, really pretty piece. It is, I think when I measured it, it was 17. Let me measure it one more time. And of course it's a round torque. It's not gonna lay flat. So what I usually do is go on up to 17 like this and bring it around. I think it's exactly 17. Nope, it's 18. Yep. You want to bring that 0 back up on there. So it's 18, but it's a braided, and it does have some texture that's gorgeous. Almost looks like an omega style on this side. Then on this side, you have the... So we're going to put 20 on the diadema. I know it goes for more. Quite a bit more, but that's all right. It's beautiful. Beautiful and bronze. Now, with the jewelry box, I know you noticed it didn't... I wasn't showing the glass because the glass is very, what do you call it, faded, where the mirroring comes off the back. What they used to do when my mother, back in the 30s, I think it would be, 20s, 30s, 40s, they would take a piece of cardboard or anything like a light, thin piece of wood and cut it out to the shape of the top of the jewelry box and cover it with like maybe a little piece of foam or a couple pieces of material, fold it up, and then put felt over the top of it, like a red velvety looking felt. That way they stuck all their pins, and the piece would just fit tight up into the top of that box. Or they would tack it with tiny little nails, and that little piece would sit up in the top of that box, of that jewelry box, and that's where they stuck all their pins. It's just such a cool idea. The one I have from my mother, I still have it. It's still there. I mean, just cool stuff. And rings, she said that they had this long glass. It was like a globe at the bottom, and it had a long glass sphere that went all the way up to, you know, probably about 8 inches. And that's where they put all their rings. And I just thought, they didn't put it in a dish, they stacked them. And I just thought that was so cool. I don't have that, but that was something that stayed at my grandmother's down south for years, and then who knows where it went. Okay, enough story time. Sorry. Okay, so what did we just do? The diadema. Let's do a fish. And like I said, we'll do just as many as we want to do, and then we will stop. And I'll go back over the giveaway at the end. This is so cute. Look at his little eye. So this is like a marlin, I think. Is that a marlin? My dad actually caught one. We went deep sea fishing out off of Apalachicola. We went out to an island out in the water. Probably about, I don't know, 10 miles, 15 miles, maybe farther from the shore. And on the way back, coming in, we, my dad caught a sailfish. I don't know if that's the marlin or not, but he caught a sailfish just like that. I caught about 100 red snappers. And back then it was legal. It's been a while back. And they filleted them and all that stuff on the dock and put them in a cooler that we had. And I couldn't bring them back home to Indiana. So my relatives had a huge fish fry that weekend that we left. I was so mad. I didn't get one bite. Red snapper is my favorite. So anyway, this is the cutest little thing. And we'll put $5 on him. The gold work on this is gorgeous. The gold tone. Look at the back pattern. I'm very surprised this is not marked. But, you know, that happens. I don't see anything on the pin. Works perfect. It is a little bit older. You can just tell by the style. This is probably 70s, 60s, 70s. Look at the eyelashes. So we'll put 5 on that. And he is about, or she, with those eyelashes, I would say she. It's about 2 inches. And about 2 inches. Okay. Beautiful. And it brings back memories of things. You know, when you have older antique vintage jewelry, it can be very inspiring, very, sometimes even sad. 2 little snake rings. They are so cute. I'll give you a size here. Isn't that cool? I have stationed this camera at a spot where I'm not hitting it as much. But, you know, if I'm reaching across, of course, I'm going to bang it a little bit. But I'm hoping that this, the way it is right now, will be good. Oh, wrong side. Hold on. Okay, this is right at a 6.5. There's the 6. And then the 7 would be right at the end of where his tail is. So I'm going to say 6.5. And I'll sell them separately. I don't have to sell them the same. 6.5. And this one is about a 7.25. 7.5 at the most. They're cute. They're definitely costume, but they're cute. So I'll do $3 a piece. Okay. Lovely. And there was a lot more, as far as I remember, a lot more gold tone back in the day than silver tone. And I think the reason why is because back then people just didn't wear, unless you were really, really ultra, didn't wear a lot of real gold. Now, there might have been gold plated or gold, you know, even my mother, she wore pearls, or she wore those necklaces that were like, they're called Invisa, something. They were like a wire, and they had little stations of like maybe a gold bead, then a pearl, a gold bead, a pearl, or bicone bead. There was a lot of those necklaces going on with the lead crystal, the AB, you know, lead crystals. My grandmother, and she died years, yeah, she didn't make it to the 70s, we'll just put it that way. She had a lot of 3-strand, like, lead crystal faux pearls that looked like pearls and things like that. But she wore a little hat all the time. And so she had hat pins and pin brooches, and that was her style. And bracelets, not so much. She was a gardener, so, but she was fancy. She was a very fancy lady. But most of her stuff was, it was real. And very seldom did I see her with anything gold, except for a wedding ring. Her wedding set was gold. My mother always liked the white gold or the platinum. So this is a gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous, gold tone rope. It is shiny. It's just really, really well made. It is long. It is, let's see, let's double this and do a good measurement. Let's see, so it is, oh my, it's long. So this is, it's hard for me to calculate. 24. Well, I'm saying 32, but I think it's much longer. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so it is, there's 12. Yeah, it's about 30, I would say almost 36 inches. It's long. But this could be doubled. Or it could be a layering piece. This is beautiful. To be a faux, it's got a very nice lobster. I think this is an older piece. I don't think it's new. This is a good fake. A real good faker. So let's do $4 on that. Let's see, what else can we do? How many minutes are we? We're at 31. I'm not gonna make this super long. So we're gonna do a couple. I'll do these on the things in just a minute. These are Givenchy. These are just gorgeous, dark gunmetal. Almost a hematite-like back. I have such a hard time with this. I think it's easier when I don't have that overhead light, but hey. Givenchy. Let's see if the loop will work this time. I'm definitely looking for something better. And I cleaned this loop, but can't tell. Come on, right there. Well, number one is upside down. Givenchy. Sorry. It was upside down. Duh. Hey, I can almost get it. There we go. Oh, yay. Anyway, these are gorgeous. These are in fabulous shape. Little red crystal, dark background. Just lovely. I'll put $7 on these. Just because of the name and just because they're beautiful. I've had those for quite some time. Very, very pretty. Okay, we have an Eisenberg pear. This might be the most beautiful crystals I've ever seen. I don't even know how to explain it. I can't believe I still have it. Can't believe nobody wanted my pear. Anyway, it says right there. Oh, we're doing pretty good today. Yes. Eisenberg Ice. And that's how they're set. And it, you know, it doesn't stick out, but it's an older piece. It really is an older piece. This is in like A1 condition. I keep it in a bag. I don't let it rub up against the other jewelry. This pair, we're going to put 20. And I don't even want to get rid of it. It's so pretty. Okay, next we have a beautiful necklace. Beautiful. Let me go back out. This thing, the first thing I'll show you is the maker. And y'all know what this weird little pattern is. I think you do. I'll show it to you up close. It's like the phoenix. To me, it looks like a bird with a, don't laugh, a birthday cake, a lit birthday cake on top with a bunch of candles, but that's not what it is. But anyway, that is Premier Design. Beautiful jewelry. I have friends that used to sell it back in the day. This has the glass, like the lampwork beads, the glass, the rosettes, what is that? Hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. We have an emergency. I don't know what that is. Probably mascara. Anyway, here we go. No, I think that's just from the jewelry, from digging down in this. Anyway, these are the most gorgeous hand blown glass beads. These are all glass. And like I said, it's Premier Design. They just had the corner on the market there for a while as far as costume jewelry goes. Look, that looks like a piece of candy. This thing is super long. It is right at, let's see, 12. It's about 30, 31 inches. Could be about 32. I don't know. Look at the silver tone on this. How beautiful it still is. And none of the beads are broken. It's just amazing. So I'm going to put 10 on the Premier Design. Look at that frost. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That's vintage at its best, guys. Vintage at its best. Let's do these real quick. Okay. So we have, this is really, really pretty. And I think that these are not glass. But this is like the Yeoman look in costume. But this is bendable. It has some torque to it. It's really pretty cool. I really like it. And I'm so surprised there's no maker mark on this. It's just beautiful. So, like I said, it springs. It's very springy and nice. It doesn't shut all the way, of course. I'm going to give you a size on this. Approximate anyway. This is 7 1/4, almost 7 1/2. So that's a really nice size. And like I said, this is a beauty. And we will put, I think we'll put 5 on this just because it's in such great shape. It's a bit big for me. 7 1/2, 7 3/4, perfect. I think you might be able to even tone it down a bit. Yeah, that's like in the best condition it could be in. So let's do 4. Let's do 4 on that one. Okay, next. We have like the origami owl. I think it's so cool. Love this life. This is a beautiful charm. And inside you have the flag and the red, white, and blue. Little crystal. Oh, it's so cute. The little red and blue crystals and some clear. You just shake it around. And what you do, you just open it up and switch out. Wherever the opening is. Where is it? I don't know. It's around. There it is. It's around here somewhere. Or maybe you don't open this one. Anyway. I thought for sure you could. I don't care. It's just so cute. Anyway. I don't think that one opens. So love this live. And then you've got that mark there. And that feels like a little sodalite, honestly. It's cold. A sodalite bead. This is cute. So let's do 4 on this one. And we'll make it a little bit bigger. Do 4 on that one. This is a nice size. It's almost 8 inches. Okay, set that over here. The next one is really cute. Faux turquoise and a real pearl. And that's probably, I don't know, those feel cold. Very, very cute. No name on this one, but very nice. And this one actually opens. I'll show you here in just a second. It says 7 1/2. This one is so cool. Look at that. I like this. We'll put 5 on this. This is like a very nice piece. Okay. Back. I've got some little rings here that are costume, but I love this one. I don't know, something about it is so cool. It's so well made. And whatever we don't show, of course, I'll just shut that box and I'll show it again. And these pieces will stay out in case someone wants them, and we'll just keep going. Very light green, a beautiful, almost a London blue in the center. They are not real. They're probably, yeah, they feel like glass. Let's give you a size on this one real quick. Wow. That is an 8.5. Very pretty. Eight and a half, and we'll do, let's do 3. Since they're not, you know, they're not precious metal or anything. This is gorgeous. This has got just a little stone in it, just a little crystal. I don't think there's any markings inside on this one. This is too cute. Nope, I don't see anything. Like I said, a little prong set crystal. And, well, it's actually a faceted little stone. So let's make sure there's nothing on this. Nope, I don't see anything at all. So it's just a little costume piece, but it's very nice. It's got a nice little look to it. So this one is a 7 3/4. Yeah, it's not quite an 8. If it was 8, it'd be right there at 7 3/4. Yeah, that's cute. Little prong set like solitaire. We'll do 3 on that one. Then we have this little cluster that I thought was sweet. All the little stones are there, I'm pretty sure. Let me check with the loop. I see one that looks kind of, well, no, that's, let's see. No, that's not. It looks like an open area. That's weird. I think it's okay. I think it needs a little wash. There's no stones missing. This little dark area right there is the silver. That's silver tone there. I just don't want to sell anybody, even if it's just a costume ring, something that's broken or missing. So I don't think there's any marks. I'll check one more time. Oh, nope, nothing. But yes, it is. All the stones are there. Like I said, it needs to be set down in some Dawn. Some Dawn and maybe a little bit of, they said not to use alcohol. 8, because the prongs come loose. A little Dawn dishwashing, maybe a little baking soda. So we'll put 5 on that one. That one's cute. Did you get the size on that, guys? I don't think I said it very loud. This is right in an 8. Okay. Do 5 on that one. Let's see what time we're at. 43. I'm going to go ahead and stop there. We haven't got through very much. We got through a little bit, but not a lot. So this can be used again. I think I will show this one though. I love this one. You guys, this is so stinking cute. Look at this. How in the world did and I remember these. I mean, a long time ago. How did anybody? They would have been blind by the time they got this done. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. It's just fun. Little round baguettes. Tiny baguettes. With little head pins, with the little, yeah. And they're all folded. around this chain. My goodness. This is beautiful. I love it. I just think it's so stinking cute. It is right at 16 inches, and you have a 1-inch extender. So it looks like the 4th of July, Christmas, Easter, all in one. So we'll put 12 on this one. I just think it's beautiful. All right. So we just have a small pile over here. I'll show it to you. That we've gotten through. That took a while. So the next thing we're going to go over real quick before I go is the instructions again for the giveaway. What I'm going to do is have a giveaway video next Sunday, choosing the 2 winners. What you're going to do is down below in the comments, you're going to put your name for the turtle. You can put 2. If you put 2, you'll be entered twice. If you only put one name, you'll only be entered 1 time. There are going to be 2 contests. So for the first name, your name and the name you pick for the turtle will go into one basket. And the second name, your name and the turtle name will go into the second basket. So it is 2 names, like Jelly Bean or something. I don't care. Jelly and Bean. And next Sunday, I will pull from the hat, so to speak, for the first giveaway winner and the second giveaway winner. And that will be Easter evening, Easter night. So don't forget to comment below. Let me know how you're doing. Of course, give me a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't already, because it helps so much. If you want to purchase any of the jewelry that I've shown today, all you have to do is email me at moniquesjewels2@gmail.com. And I will have another sterling video next Saturday. I do believe that I will be able to get some jewelry to come in that is new, just costume jewelry. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a big lot of brand new sterling, but I have enough sterling left that you haven't seen for another Saturday sterling showcase. But we're working on it. We're working on it. So you guys stay blessed, stay well, have a wonderful Sunday evening, because it's getting towards the evening now, and I have to scramble and get things done for the work week ahead. And thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment below to enter the giveaway. And if you can, like I said, comment, share, like, and subscribe. That'd be wonderful. Thanks so much, guys. Gotta go. Toodles. Bye.